We all know something. We most likely want to be happy or wealthy, but we have no idea how to get there, be that, do that, and that's alright. I know there's pressure, people asking too much of you, expecting you to just know, but we can't know. How are we supposed to know who we want to be, where we want to live, and why we don't know? Nowadays, there are far too many choices. Why I don't know what I want to do is because I'm scared of making the wrong choice. Now, a great quote from a subscriber. It's not practice that makes us perfect, it's the mistakes which make us our perfect self. But how do we actually get to the point where we have choices and options? First step, find what you don't like. Here are some examples of mine. I don't want to do a 9-to-5 office job where you just sit down all day. My back cannot do that. I don't want to live in the countryside. And now what is the opposite of those? What do you want your day-to-day look like? Not an office job? Self-employed? Not the countryside? City then? A great inspiration-seeking app is Pinterest, as you probably know. Obviously, it is a great deal glamorized and not really realistic. However, it at least gives you a perception of what the ideal version of the job could look like. Not only job, but places, countries, houses, just the ideal vision. I honestly have no idea what this video means, and it's probably chaotic AF. However, so is the feeling of not knowing what you want. If you have many different interests, that's hard too, but trust me, it is not as hard as having no options at all, coming from someone who's experienced both. The best advice out there is experimenting, trying new things. And yes, while that can be scary, especially if you don't feel admiration for anything, it's also thrilling. It's disappointing when you try something and you suck at it, but then on the other hand, it fills you with a proud feeling when you discover something you're actually good at. I have an example. I went to my friend's birthday party and there we had to paint on a canvas. I have always had a disappointing feeling when painting, drawing, sketching, doing any art form, yet here I was, embracing that fear and going there. First time painting on a canvas, I created this not perfect, but pretty great and pretty painting. I was so scared to go there, paint, and be judged. I know I wouldn't be judged thanks to my amazing friends. Knowing everyone there had painted and were good, it intimidated me. But honestly, it was one of the best experiences and I want to go there again or even get my own paints. Moral of the story, if you don't embrace the unknown, experience new things, seek adventures, you won't find what you're good at and what you enjoy. It doesn't always have to lead to anything bigger than a hobby perhaps.
Like I obviously don't want to do painting as my job.
But it can lead to hobbies, passions, and stronger connections. People who have early on decided what they want to do, they're probably not spending their free time exploring, trying new things. They most likely just stick with what they've always known. Because it is scary to try something new and be embarrassed about it or just not be very good at it. But you must remember that growth happens only when you're uncomfortable and out of your comfort zone. And that is why I think some people just never try new things, take risks, or leave a relationship because it's scary not knowing what's next. Will it be any better? It's easy choosing what is already chosen and right at your feet. It feels safer, but honestly, it's quite frankly riskier. Not finding what you're truly passionate about and settling for less. The purpose of this video is to hopefully inspire you to try something new, something you've never thought you'd do. Solo traveling, guitar learning class, joining a choir, or taking a Pilates class. I've heard people's regret stories. Some were 45 and they never did it, and some were 25 and they never tried it. The same thing happened. They turned older, regretted it, and still they wish to do it. Just now they probably won't do it, at least the people that I talk to. Because their thoughts are saying, if I was that old then and I didn't do it, there's no way I am this old and I will do it or can do it. More on this in my next video. My brother is always saying you should never regret anything in your life. Yes, sometimes I feel myself doing just that. Kind of difficult not to when you know that if you had chosen a different choice, reaction, path, things might have been different. And that's just delusion and crazy thinking. If it should have been, it would have been. It's honestly like that saying, what's meant for you will find you. If it's meant for you, it'll happen. Another inspiring motto to motivate you. You either do it and find out what it's actually like, or you don't do anything and stay exactly where you are. And what you feel then is hope, desire, or worst of all, fear and regret. I believe people who have many dreams are very lucky, especially if they realize what needs to be done and what can they do in order to get there. Because even if they're not sure about one dream possibility, there's always another. They can choose between the choices that they already know they will like. I'm currently torn between my dreams and especially how to get to them. Which path do I take? But since I don't have to decide today and I've still got time, I will let the universe guide me towards the better choice and possibly a more educational one. Notice how I said better, because you see, there is no right or wrong choice. It's all a matter of perspective, our purpose on this earth, and the things we're meant to learn from them. You sometimes might believe that the other choice would have been better, but you'll most likely never know for sure. And while it sometimes is thoughtful or comforting for some to think that way, it doesn't exactly allow you to move on and make better choices from then on out. Keywords of this video: embrace the unknown, as scary as it may be. Thank you for watching.